91 bathroom TV. Tin, 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 tin.
With a Snapdragon S4, 2 GB of memory, and 16 GB of storage, the Nexus 4 is a beautiful phone, even now in 2014. Hi, my name is Kevin Jackson from TechNow, and this is our first impressions of the Nexus 4.
TechNow.
So this is our first impressions of the Nexus 4. So this Nexus 4 is just a beautiful Nexus 4. Looking on the back foot, look at that surface. That surface is so nice. Hasn't got a cracked glass. It's been about a week. We're with the flash and camera. So this screen, it's a screen. It is 1080 by 768. As the LED notification, it has the camera here, which is, I think it is a 1.3 megapixel, and then on the bottom right here that you see is popping up, which is our orange light, is the LED or pulse light indicator. Okay, so turning the phone on now, you have a picture of me and my mom. Aw, so nice. Then when we open this up, then we have all the apps here, and I only had this phone for about a week now, and I have got a lot of apps. So when you go to the store now, go to my app drawer, you see these apps right here, but like that, and like that. So it goes on for about 5 screens. Here I have the All About Android the Game app right here, which is really fun, and I suggest you download it. Not just to help, not just to support the show, but just to play a really fun game. It's really fun. Yes. So I just wanted to show you guys this. This phone has a Snapdragon S4 processor, and it is typically fast. There's only been two times that I experienced sluggish things, and one of them was right now when I was trying to close that app. And then another one was when I was scrolling through the app drawer and it was just going really slow. So on this phone I do have LTE coverage. I have hacked it, and that'll be in a separate video how I have 4G LTE. You can see down here. Let's go down here. 4G, amazing. And I have that. Okay. This phone has 2 GB memory, and it's just good all around. Although I have not upgraded to KitKat yet, because I want to stay with my LTE and I want to experience what Jelly Bean 4.3 is like right now. Okay, and then also to prove to you about this. Okay, so my IP address, blah blah blah, don't matter. Okay, battery level. Talking about the battery on this phone going all around. Okay, this battery, I'm telling you, man, I think it's dying on me. It's dying on me because I don't think I could go back a previous day looking at the battery though. Let me see. Okay, that big drop right there is in about an hour, all the way down to 60%. About an hour right here. That's not acceptable for me. And that was not playing games. That was just going and using Chrome. Okay? Although it says 5 minutes right here, that was based on the time that I first installed the app. Okay, so yeah. And then right now it's on 80%, and it's been plateauing, and that's because the screen is off. When the screen is off, you save a lot of battery life, obviously. And my phone has no wake locks. So it's been doing good on that. But if I play a game, if I play that All About Android game constantly, obviously the battery life will go down. But I'm expecting this phone to have at least 8 hours of continuous battery life without playing games, and maybe about 6 hours with continuous games. I know that's a big feat to accomplish, and that might be impossible, but that's what I'm just thinking right now. Let's go to actually settings and figure out battery right now. Okay, so 2 hours on battery, screen obviously using it, and Chrome. the screen, when I set it all the way down, you probably won't be able to see it. See the screen. But when I set it all the way down, I did that. Only when I could see it. It still has not helped the battery at all. The battery has still been draining the same way that it constantly has been. Even though people have said that the screen is taking up much of the battery, I turned it down and it did not help. Chrome obviously is something that's been affecting battery life. Besides battery life, I don't really think it's based on the 4G LTE. I really think it's just based on everything that I'm doing on it. But it should be able to get me 6 to 8 hours of battery life without turning off the screen. That's what I think. There have been some cool apps that you can see on it. I downloaded a lot of games. Let me go to home screen. This is games wanted by Andre, Flappy Birds, Angry Birds, Cut the Rope, Jetpack Joyride, and you can see here. Then I have another cloud for other games, which I rarely play. News, for my news apps, I got Sports Center and Currents. My T-Mobile photo, I don't need to see that. Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Google+, Skype, and Flickr. Education, I got my education apps. Calculator, Cloud Print, Dictionary, Translate. Okay. Music, that's just some of my music tools here. And then for business, I got my business apps, Bank of America, Chase, PayPal, eBay, PayPal here, which I made a video on. You can see that on the channel about PayPal here and how it works, an unboxing of it. AdSense, Admin, Page Manager, USPS Mobile, and Google Wallet. So this is just my first impressions of the Nexus 4. I really think it's a nice phone for upgrading from a Boost Mobile, Samsung Galaxy Prevail for sure. I really think that this is a fast and fluid phone that anyone that does not want to get the Nexus 4 or the Samsung Galaxy S5 right now, just wants a mid-range phone that's like the Moto X and a little bit more than the Moto G, should get this phone.